know that we're working on. What is the slogan for cyberbullying? Who's got cyberbullying on their name tag? Ariel.
No, wait, that's not right here.
No, Ariel's got it on his name tag.
Okay, so
What's the slogan?
It says on your name tag. Oh, yeah.
cyberbullying, it leaves a scar that you can't see, and it makes people depressed, and it could cause people to kill themselves.
What about our dating, healthy relationships, all of that stuff? What have we learned about safe relationships? Brenda?
Well, in safe relationships, like, both people are equal to each other, but if it's, like, violent, it could be violent, like, emotional or physical or verbal.
Okay. Can anybody tell me about the fishbowl? What the fishbowl is?
So basically every Monday after school when we have save, Miss Cherry does this fishbowl thing with us to basically about any topic that we do, like any topic. If we need help with a relationship, or we need help with schoolwork, or any type of advice that we can give, we do that every Monday, save after school.
Okay. So when does Save meet?
They meet like every Mondays after school.
Until 4 o'clock.
Okay. And did you guys were in Save last year, so did you have Save at the middle school?
Yes, we did.
What are some of the activities you did last year?
We went to, I think it was another summit in Key Lime Cove.
Okay. Anything else? I know you had the cleanup day where you cleaned up around your school.
Yeah, we cleaned up around.
That was
It wasn't
fun.
that much.
And then you had a dance.
Yeah, we had a dance where it was basically free, but we did sell lollipops for like the money. It was really huge. We didn't really think it would, like lots of people would come, but I think it was one of like, the best dances that we actually had in our school, and I think it was like the first we had in a long time.
Okay. So you guys have been involved with SAVE for quite a number of years, and I'd like to know, what activities do you want to see in the future? Ariel?
I don't know much of what I want to see.
Okay. Crystal?
More activities you probably want to see is go to more colleges.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think if we go to more colleges, then students will have a variety of colleges to choose from. And plus, the scholarships that they give, that colleges give out.
Okay. What about you, Stephanie?
I agree with Crystal, and I think that if we get sent to look at more colleges, we'll have like this wider variety of colleges and see how they actually function and things like that.
Okay. Brenda?
I agree with Crystal and Stephanie too, because of the colleges, but like I'd also want to go to like some more summits, like leadership summits, so we could like learn more about leadership and stuff.
Okay. Part of the reason why our chapter, which is different from other chapters, focuses so much on education is because when you have an education, you're less likely to be in environments where things get violent. So we want to make sure that you guys are getting your high school diplomas and your college degrees, and that you're going on to make powerful changes in the world. So I know that coming up we have an interview and job search skills. And how do you think that's going to help you guys in your future, not just in looking for a job, but in your future in general? Like, Ariel, how do you think interview skills will help you?
It'll help me get a job more easily and get through life more easily without having to struggle.
Okay. Crystal, do you think that interview skills will help you in some way?
Yeah, because when I get older, I want to become a detective, and I'm going to have to interrogate them about what happened and how it's going to happen.
How did you decide you wanted to become a detective?
Well, I was watching Law and Order one day. I was watching Law and Order SVU, which means Special Victims Unit, and it seemed really interesting to watch that show because they have a lot going on, and I want to do that.
Okay, so when you did Summer Save, did you do the career search on being a detective?
Yeah.
And you still want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Stephanie,
Yeah, same thing. I want to be part of criminal justice, like FBI, and I actually kind of was like in love with that show, Criminal Justice, or what's it called? I just forgot. Law and Order. Since I was little, my dad used to watch it all the time, and I just got really involved with it and decided that I wanted to be part of it.
Okay, so what do you have to do to be part of the FBI?
One of the requirements was to at least learn, no, yeah, at least learn 2 languages. I'm bilingual, so I think that's gonna be a lot. I need to go through a lot of law classes in college, and basically things like that.
Criminal justice.
Something else you learned during the Summer Save program?
How to fill out an application the right way.
Oh, okay. And Brenda, what about you? How will interview skills help you?
It'll probably help me because I can probably be better at public speaking, kind of. So I could say more and not be nervous, like I kind of am right now.
And do you have a career goal?
I have some in mind, but I don't know which one I want to push more.
Okay. One thing that we want to do is take you all to Lake Forest College, but another thing that we want to do is called a White House Roundtable, and we want to bring together 10 or so SAFE students to talk about what some of the issues are. So it would be very similar to this, and I want to know from you, what are some of the most pressing issues either in your community or at school? What is an issue that if you had the chance to tell the president about, you would want him to know? Brenda.
I guess kind of like in our school, most kids are, I guess, failing, but they don't go to class and stuff like that. So I guess if I could tell the president something, I tell them to like try to encourage kids to actually come to class and like try to not fail.
What about you, Stephanie? What's the issue that you would want the president to be aware of?
How most people in our school get picked on how they don't wear the type of clothes that like are in fashion right now, and how we get bullied a lot. Like lots of kids get bullied, and just how I could tell the president how to like become one, like the United States. It's really diverse, and racism is like really big in our school too. You only see like special cliques, like all blacks, all Mexicans, Latinos, like in different parts, and when we do come together, it's usually huge fights.
Crystal, what's the issue that you would like to address?
The books. Our books, some of our books that we have in our library are like from 1960s, and nobody wants to read a book that's from 1960s. It has like dust coming out of it when you slam it on the floor. That's my biggest issue, and the teachers. Some of the teachers can be really rude and throw the kids out of the classroom for no apparent reason.
Okay, and Ariel, what would be your issue?
I agree with Crystal and Brenda, and I would tell them to try to help the kids get a better education, and we needed updated information, not something from the 1900s.
Okay. Okay, well, I would like to thank you all for being on the panel for community service, and I'd like to thank you for watching. If you have any questions, you can always look into finding out more about the North Chicago Community Chapter of SAFE. This has been Community Service.